about to finish this up. I got a thing on my phone from YouTube saying that my video for ill advice that I put up was taken down because Big Rec Management reported it for copyright. What? Come on, guys. Really? So you can't watch that anymore? Overreaction, perhaps? Yeah. This is what I'm dealing with. Yikes. Hello, everyone. I am currently knocked off of Facebook, so I wanted to let you guys know that I can't respond. I can't like your comments. I can't message you. I can see your messages coming in and asking me stuff, and I can't respond because Big Rec Management has reported me for copyright infringement. And the one I don't understand, I mean, some of them are just pictures of like CDs that you guys sent me. Like one specific one was the Oaf CD single, a picture of that. That post was reported. Pictures of posters that are signed that I've used, pictures and posts, those were removed and reported for copyright infringement. I guess I understand that it's over the top. The one thing I don't understand is they reported my demo of Under the Lighthouse, which I have in this box here of tapes. It's stuff that I was on a DAT tape in there that came from one of these tapes. Under the Lighthouse demo is on one of these. These are the tapes that I own, that I personally recorded by myself with my equipment and my time and my money back before we had a record deal, before in loving memory of going back to 93. Some people say that it's 94 to 2002, but here's 93. It should say Ian, Brian, and I recorded this in 93. And then our last tour was 2003. There's been some people questioning my math or my dates. That's what I have. Not sure why they're saying it's 94 to 2002, but who cares, really? I don't know why anyone would question me on that. Like, what does it even matter? I react to those. I can't kind of leave those. I react to that, like when Nina did that, and then she said I was deleting comments and censoring and whatever on my page, and she was saying that on the Big Rec fan page, and I can't respond. It's not fair. I can't go over there and respond. So, I clipped her comment. Somebody sent it to me. I clipped the comment and put it in a post, and she sends me a message saying, "Take it down immediately." Like, come on, like, stop doing it then. The whole thing that's going on with Uncensored, not what I was looking to have happen. I didn't want it to be a negative experience for you guys. I wanted it to be positive. Most of you get it. I definitely am. I'm resentful of the fact that Big Rec ended. It was my life. I grew up 8 years old. I started playing drums. I played 8 hours a day, 10, 12, wouldn't sleep if I could, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to do it professionally. Went to Berkeley, met Ian. Ian was fantastic. If I didn't meet him, it wouldn't have happened. So I'm very thankful for that. He's a god. He's a genius. He's amazing. He's the best person I've ever played with. It was amazing. But it came to an end. And I did blame him. It was pretty heated in the end, losing tours with Creed because he slags him in Rolling Stone, and we had good collaboration on the first album. But second album, I was bringing tapes from home after being off for a month or whatever, or a few weeks, and I'd bring my ideas like I did with Under the Lighthouse, and he wouldn't even listen to them. I remember sitting in the rehearsal studio we were at. Bernie, my manager, came in and listened, and no one else came in. Ian was number one, so he would have had to listen to it, but no one even listened to my ideas in the end. It was just... It was bad. 2010, he asked me if I wanted to try to come back, and money-wise, career-wise, kid-wise, it just wasn't worth it. And as you know now, I didn't really like him. We didn't get along, so it just really wasn't a good idea all around. And so they asked me if they could use the name, and I said, well, it's kind of not really Big Rec, is it? And Brian wasn't in it at the time. He wasn't involved in that at the time, and I said, well, not really, but if you wanna make a deal, throw me a bone or give me a percentage or something, like, I guess for business wise, like, it would make sense. But I never got any kind of offer, or nothing ever happened. You used the name anyway, so I was pissed about that in 2010, on top of the initial breakup in 2003. And a few years ago, 2017, 18, called up Darren, his manager at the time, and told him, just let them know, let Ian know and let the guys know I'm fine with you guys using the name. I don't care. It's, I understand now. I'm over it. It's cool. Just tell them I'm cool. And I never got a response back. Nothing, typical. Typical Ian, unfortunately. I was like, okay, but at this point in my life, I've learned that I can't control people, places, or things, so I let that go, and I just started kind of digging through my stuff because I had time now. I started digging through my tapes and putting some stuff on the Facebook fan page, and ended up getting threatening calls from Darren about it, and we came up with an agreement. They were just telling me not to use the name at all. I'm like, but you guys just used it for like 9 years without my permission. Now, how come I can't use it? I don't get it. So we came up with the idea of the Early Big Wreck project, and so I was going to get all these tapes here transferred, and I did. I transferred them over, and I agreed to stop posting stuff about Big Wreck and all the pictures and memories and stories and everything that I was putting on the fan page. I agreed to stop. So I did that. And we had a date, October 30th. We were going to review the progress that they had made on the Early Big Wreck project. I was responsible for transferring the tapes, which meant getting my huge Tascam half-inch recorder fixed. It cost me quite a bit of money. About $1,000 US I spent on this whole project with tons of time, like transferring these tapes, and I had to bake them because they're old and they shred, and it's a whole big thing. I got them all transferred, and I was excited and called up and said, my part's done, what's going on, and called Ian. I couldn't get in touch with Darren, and he said, he laughed and said, well, he's not going to be a part of it. And so I talked to his new manager, and I sent him a song that I did a rough mix on, and they said they weren't interested. They didn't know anything about the Early Big Wreck project. I guess Darren had just told me that, and it was a plan to just kind of make me go away for a while, and it never really was going to happen. I was really excited about it. And maybe even do a new song, but it was just a sham. So, that was a year ago. That was last summer. And that pissed me off even more. I'm like, but I continued to play. So I just kind of went back to Facebook and continued to do what I was doing before, which they had asked me not to do. Just use the Big Wreck name and share my stories and my music and my pictures and videos and stuff. And then in April this year, I just get kicked off completely. Anyway, I don't want to ruin it for you. I know that Ian and Big Wreck, and it is a positive, beautiful place. It is for me. I listen to the stuff now, and I'm just blown away. It's just amazing. The new stuff is great. Sekou on drums. It's going to be an ample replacement for me. I would love to do some more stuff with them. I wish we could bury the hatchet and move on. I don't want to be like in the same room with Ian or anything. Like, I don't think we'll be like friends or anything, but we never were back then either. And we made great music. And he could send me the music just like he does now. He makes demos. He brings them to the drummer. They go record drums over the demo, and then they finish it off. He finishes it off. Same thing could happen with me. So that's all I was suggesting, was they could send the stuff to me here. I could do them at home, and you guys know I record drums here at home. And then that's it. That would be cool. That would be fun. That would be good for both of us. That's all. I don't want to be back in the band. I don't want to go on tour. No, thank you. To the trolls, everything I've said is 100% true. Yes, I did go overboard and tell some stories that were a little too deep, too personal. Yes, I apologize for that. I really do. I took them down. I deleted a lot of the really bad stuff. I've been trying to stay positive. Yes, I'm really impulsive. I am impulsive, like doing stuff. Like as soon as I hear about something or something enters my mind, I do it. And I don't wait sometimes. And especially when I'm frustrated. I have to learn to bite my tongue a little bit more. And I promise I'm working on that. I'll do better. But, the retro rec thing is just my way of sharing the stuff, the recordings that I have without Ian, because Ian doesn't want to share them. So I figured I'd just do what I did and give it to the fans to write a new song. And it turned out really good, and I'm really proud of it. It's really fun. It's not supposed to be Big Wreck. It's just interesting, cool. It's not supposed to replace or compete or anything. It just is what it is. It's a tribute to what's good about the old Big Wreck. You know, more content. What else do I got here? I wrote a little list. Blah, 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 blah. I'll be back on Facebook. Thank you. Thanks for all your support from everybody. I'll get back on there and answer all your questions, put up some fresh material. I got tons more pictures and stuff to share with you. I had an idea of doing a live video thing with sharing some of my old recordings, just having a question and answer with people. So if you want to do that, subscribe to the YouTube channel, the one you're watching. Thanks for all your support. That's it. Thanks.